Hello, friends. Get ready for an exciting experience today. Tonight, we welcome you to a thrilling adventure that will keep you on the edge of your seat, hold your breath, and send shivers down your spine. Yes, you heard it right. Today, we embark on a journey into the depths of the dark world and bring you unforgettable horror stories. Are you ready? Then let's go beyond the dark night and step into this chilling adventure together. In a secluded corner of the hotel stood the door of an old room, which existed as a forgotten part of society. This room had been used during the hotel's heyday years ago. Back then, the hotel guests took great pleasure in staying in this luxurious and magnificent room. However, over time, the room became abandoned and forgotten. Now, the hotel staff feared entering this room and tried to keep it away from guests because the room harbored the darkest secrets of the hotel. Everyone had heard the terrifying stories told about the room, and no one wanted to know what the truth was. One night, a brave group of guests decided to open the door of this forgotten room. Out of their interest in the hotel's history, the room was filled with a mysterious atmosphere, and a painting hung on the wall covered in strange symbols and ancient writings. The guests felt as if they could sense the events that had once taken place in the room, and this made them quite uncomfortable. Suddenly, with a faint light appearing in one corner of the room, the ghostly figure of a bride appeared. Amid the shivering gazes of the guests, the bride slowly approached and introduced herself. She was a bride who had fallen victim to a tragedy in the hotel's past. On the night of her wedding, she had mysteriously disappeared, and her body had never been found. The ghost of the bride began to recount the old story that had taken place in the room and revealed the dark secrets of the room. It was revealed that the room was secretly used as a prison by the hotel's former owner, and many innocent people had been ruthlessly imprisoned here. The ghost of the bride asked the guests to help her find peace for her soul. As the night progressed, the guests were forced to confront the forgotten past of the hotel. The presence of the ghost bride became more pronounced with each step, and the dark atmosphere in the room began to spread fear. The guests gathered their courage and ventured deeper into the room, but there was a sense of worry and uncertainty among them. They were not sure what they would encounter, but their curiosity and desire to investigate compelled them to continue. The dark secrets of the hotel had now disturbed everyone's peace. The guests had to make one last effort to bring peace to the souls. In a dark and mysterious atmosphere, they attempted to unravel the secrets of the ghost bride. Finally, with courage and determination, they uncovered the secrets of the cursed room and completed the ghost bride's story. However, while this victory was won, knowing that there could still be more mystery and danger lurking deep within the hotel prepared them for the next adventure. In the darkness of the night, a ghost elevator story begins to unfold in the quiet corridors of the hotel. In the dilapidated corridors of the hotel, an elevator that time has not worn out waits silently in a forgotten corner. This elevator represents a ghostly past filled with dark secrets hidden in the depths of the hotel. Some guests avoid riding this elevator because the cursed legends circulating around it sound quite terrifying. One night, a brave group of guests decides to test the curse of the elevator. For them, reality can only be understood through experience. As the doors of the elevator open, they are met with an unexpected sight inside. A mysterious entity awaits them inside the elevator. The silence is shattered at that moment, and a wave of fear washes over the guests. As the elevator progresses between floors, the guests find themselves in an uncontrollable fear. The ghostly stories from the past of the haunted elevator slowly come to light. The cursed past of the hotel and the secrets of this elevator envelop the guests' souls and drag them into a dark journey. With each floor they encounter descending deeper, the guests strive to break the curse of the elevator and free themselves from the dark past of the hotel. However, with each step, the mysteries of the elevator become more complex, and the truths become even more terrifying. Lost among the shadows, the presence of frightening entities tests the courage of the guests and plunges them into an inescapable nightmare. This ghostly journey within the hotel leaves an infinite fear in the hearts of the guests, revealing the never-ending nightmare of the secrets hidden in the depths of the elevator. As they examined the mysterious objects inside the chest, a strange energy began to circulate around the room. A slight shiver was felt in the air, and the silence of the room began to fill with tension. Then, something unexpected happened. The atmosphere of the room suddenly changed, and a curtain of mist appearing around enveloped the guests completely. A mysterious entity emerged from the mist and advanced towards the guests. In a fearful silence, everyone stood frozen in place. The entity seemed to have come from one of the dark corners of the room and was here to protect the cursed legacy. The guests were now trapped inside the room, and finding a way out seemed impossible. Now, they had to confront the cursed secrets of the hotel's past. The chest was a carrier of a curse from ancient times, and opening it had awakened the dark entity. With each step, they were sinking deeper into real fear, and this cursed room seemed to be holding them captive forever. A locked room located on the top floor of a hotel had remained silently forgotten for years. The hustle and bustle in other parts of the hotel seemed to conceal the existence of this room. However, this room had left not only a physical, but also a mental trace. Among the hotel staff, there was an agreement that the room should remain locked. No one wanted to know what was inside. However, a group of guests staying at the hotel became curious about the mystery of this locked room. They didn't know what they would encounter if they managed to open the mysterious room. However, the human instinct of curiosity pushed them to open the door. One night, a brave group of guests opened the door to the room. The old wooden door opened silently, welcoming them into a world filled with mysteries, waiting to become part of the dark secrets hidden inside. At first glance, the room appeared quiet and calm, but lurking beneath the surface were dark secrets carrying traces of mysterious entities. The guests began to explore every corner of the room. Old paintings on the walls bore traces of past events. The antique furniture seemed to have quietly observed the passage of time. However, a large chest located in the center of the room was the biggest curiosity. The guests did their best to unlock the chest's lid, eager to see what was inside. When the guests opened the lid of the chest, they did not find as simple a scene as they had expected. The chest was a relic of the past, filled with old documents and objects, but it didn't end there. Deep within lay a cursed past carried by the chest. As we stepped into the hotel at night, we were greeted by an eerie silence instead of the usual atmosphere we expected. Under the dim lights of the lobby, the corridors were deserted, and the echoes of our footsteps faded into the walls. Our tired bodies headed towards the elevator to reach the reserved rooms. However, when the elevator doors opened, the interior was nothing like what we expected. Upon opening, we were met with a cloud-like mist spreading out before us. It was as if time had stopped, and as we stepped inside, I felt like we were entering into the cloud. We seemed to be entering into a dark tunnel, and as the doors suddenly closed, we began descending. At first, everything seemed normal. However, the descending floor numbers began decreasing faster than usual. With each passing floor, we were moving towards an unknown destination, and that's when the real horror began. When the doors opened, the corridors stretching before us appeared like a maze, but this maze was unlike the hotel's normal corridors. A dark and mysterious atmosphere prevailed. Danger lurked around every corner, and the whispers of the wind echoed in our ears. We began to panic as we advanced, but we couldn't find an exit route. Each corridor we passed through took us deeper into the maze. However, we didn't want to give up, because a voice inside us told us that we needed to uncover the hidden secrets in this mysterious labyrinth. And so, we continued to move forward in the dark and mysterious corridors. With each step, the secrets became more complex, and the truths became more terrifying. However, we didn't lose hope and continued to fight to find the way out.